부chaque English for Teens.
Welcome to Buchake English for Teens. I'm Josh Barnard from Eon.
And I'm Alex Schroer, also from Eon. Every week we're going to be sharing English phrases used by native-speaking teens.
We hope you enjoy them.
So Josh, what's this week's issue about?
Mr. Blair is feeling a little blue.
I wonder why.
Well, let's listen and find out.
What's the quadratic formula again? X equals negative b plus...
I wish Kazu were here.
Of b squared minus...
What's wrong, Mr. Blair?
Have you seen Kazu around? He hasn't been to math team recently.
He has other priorities right now.
Ah, math can wait.
Poor Mr. Blair, forgotten so soon.
Well, you can't really blame Kazu. It's only natural that he wants to spend all his time with Ellie.
Yeah, I know, but I really feel for Mr. Blair.
I'm sure Kazu will rejoin the math team soon enough.
Let's hope so. It seems like they really need him.
Seriously, even I can remember the quadratic equation.
Oh, really?
X equals b plus the square root 84.
Well, did you catch how the student
that
asked?
sign.
Might come in handy right about now.
Yeah, he said, what's the quadratic formula again, right?
Yep. The last word, again, is used when asking a question that you should already know the answer to. It can be added to the end of any WH question.
In this week's issue, the student couldn't remember the quadratic equation. He could have asked, what's the quadratic formula?
But to show that he knew he had learned it before, he put again at the end.
Sometimes acknowledging your forgetfulness can make a situation less awkward. Like if you forget someone's name, for example. I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Or maybe you forgot what time you agreed to meet someone. When are we meeting again?
Or if you forget which teacher to talk to about becoming a mathlete. Who's in charge of the math team again?
Oh, I have one last example. What was the Doshi no Tetsujin point for today again?
Seriously? Our Doshi no Tetsujin point for today is the difference between wish and hope.
These two words have similar meanings, so it's easy to confuse them, but we use them for different purposes.
Wish is for expressing something you want to be true, but that isn't possible or likely.
Hope is also for expressing something you want to be true, but something that has a real chance of happening.
The grammar is different too. When we talk about what we want right now or in the future, wish sentences use the past subjunctive, and hope sentences use regular present tense.
Let's look at an example. Imagine you're applying for university.
If your grades aren't very good, your chances of getting into the University of Tokyo are probably low. In that case, you might say, I wish I could get into the University of Tokyo.
But if you have really good grades, you could say, I hope I get into the University of Tokyo.
Here's another one. You can't instantly change where you live, so you'd say, I wish I lived in Italy.
But if you're thinking about moving there in the future, I hope I can live in Italy someday.
Let's do one last one. You try it this time. If you want to have $1 million in your wallet right now, you'd say,
I wish I had $1 million. Nice. Alex, what are you doing?
Hoping I have a few dollars in here. I want to get some coffee.
Well?
No, not even one. Well, that's all for today.
Be sure to try these phrases out and don't forget to have fun.
See you next week.